Hello everyone and warm welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing well by God's grace. So a few weeks ago I shared with you how you can peel your black eye beans. Okay, so when I peeled my black eye beans, I used it for Koose, which is beans fritters or Akara as they call it. This I'm doing the authentic Zongo one, the one that you dip it in chili powder. Just all the bomb ready. I'm sure some of you haven't even heard of that before, but let's get into it and I'll show you. So my beans, I've already washed it, and here I'm going to blend it. Okay, washed it and peeled it. Okay, you can also just do it without peeling it. You can use, sometimes I do it without peeling. It's amazing. Okay, so the beans, now I'm adding some chilies, some onions, and then water. Also I added some red pepper, bell pepper. Okay, and you blend it just so that it gives it a nice bright color. Okay, nicely blended. And here it is. So what I did was I divided this into two, and I added some eggs to one part, and the other part I just fried it like that. So what you need to do is to try and beat some air into this. So you can just use your spoon, your whisk, your hand, or anything, but I use the hand mixer to make it easier and quicker. You have to season this with salt, and you have to be mindful that beans is very sensitive to salt. I'm just trying to explain something to you, so ignore me if I'm using the wrong terms, okay? It's very sensitive to salt. What it means is that just a little bit of salt goes a long way. If you do mistake, just say, oh yeah, mistake. Now say you add a bit more salt, your thing will be salty beer. You can't eat it. Trust me. I'm talking from experience. So as I said, I divided it into two after beating some air into the paste to make it a bit more fluffy. Okay, so this time I'm going to add 1 egg to it. You can add 2 eggs, 3 eggs, whatever rocks your boat, whatever you like, just add it to it. Okay, but not too much. But you can add too much. There's nothing like too much egg. It's a what you could see how the beans are fried. I don't know. So yeah, beat some air into it, and then it's ready to be fried. Making Koose or Akara is very simple. I have my oil on. I'm going to be frying it, right? So just as frying anything, you make sure the oil is medium hot. What that means is that don't let it be to be super hot. Otherwise, once you drop your what I did refer to paste and idea, your mixture in the minimal mixture into it, By the time you realize all the exterior, the outside of it, will turn brown, and now you see, oh, the thing is burning, but the inside nankasa is not cooked. So it's on low heat. Your oil is not too hot. So once you drop it in, it has to float on top. It has to be floating on top of the oil. Hey, bro, papa, it has to be floating on top of the oil. Yeah. Then you just turn. You see, you just keep turning it. You don't have to leave it to burn. Just let it cook nice and golden like this, and then it's ready. One thing though, if you're scared of oil, you don't want to be eating too much oil, right? What I would suggest is you can bake this. Totally bake this. I have another recipe on my channel where I actually baked my Koose. You just pop them into some baking tins and you just bake it, and you are good to go. Little oil is required there, okay? But then sometimes I'm one way there. So what I did is I just cleaned my oil, and then now I'm coming to fry the other one without egg. So I fried the egg one first, and this is without egg. One thing though, Akara or Koose can be, you can fry it, you can take, the portions can be very big, but I don't like Koose. No, if I'm eating Koose and it is fluffy in the middle, I really don't like it. I like it very crunchy. So when I'm frying it, I know the portions are quite small, as you see it here, small portions, so that it can fry through and through, and I can get some crisp. So at the end, what you see me do is that I'm actually intentionally going to get crispy ones. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be sprinkling some of the mixture into the oil so that it gives, when you back home Zongo, when you go and buy Koose, they be our bomb pie, say the Koose seller, Koose rano, best sakanzo ni be. Even Koose, we have kanzo, best sakanzo ni be a boom. You see the thing, look at how beautiful this Koose looks like. Very beautiful. So what I do, I clean it so that the next batch it will not bend. This is what I'm talking about, So I'm intentionally going in with drops of the mixture so that I can get the crunchy. I can make all my most of the time. That's all my Koose. That's how I make it. And I make the big ones for my husband. Only I can say, this is, I like crunchy stuff, so very crunchy. And my favorite bit is what you see now. So that is the Koose done. It's very, very easy. All that you need is your beans. You add some fuel. You can add anything. I mean, like onions, spices, any kind of spice. Look at how succulent inside looks. But me, I don't like it that way. Okay, you dip into your pepper like that, Charlie, or you sprinkle the pepper on it. Very nice, very delicious. You see how this one, the inside is not too much, it's not too soft, because that's how I like it. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.